Back live for the Roxas City Invitational Tournament. A back and forth intense affair that we need to get a little bit more inside information on. And with that information, we go to Charo Angelio. Charo?
Thank you so much, Jeff. Adamson Soaring Falcons came out strong and held the lead throughout the first half. But Brian Curl Academy has made an impressive turnaround. As the third quarter comes to a close, Ray Allen Torres of the Adamson Soaring Falcons scored a crucial three-pointer, closing the gap as Brian Curl Academy still leads 58-61. Adamson will need to dig deep and make the right adjustments heading into the final quarter. Can the Soaring Falcons regain their momentum and turn the game around? Or will Brian Curl Academy hold on to their advantage and secure the win? We're down to the final quarter and the game is far from over. Let's stay tuned and see what Adamson Soaring Falcons will do to get back on track. This is the first ever Roxas City Invitational Tournament 2026.
Thank you so much, Charo Angelio, our courtside reporter. 63-59 is the score. Out up top, the pass on the inside, the steal, Medina on the run. Medina outside the Edolon. The Misana jump shot, in and out. Tough shot that time. As Ryder hunts down the rebound. Torres, Medina thought about it. Medina outside, Torres lines up the three. Sideways, and the rebound will go to Max Curl. Ryder now to Christian Pang. Pang. Back out up top they go to Ryder. The screen by Jacob Gray. Good blitz that time. As the three is up from Max Curl, that's a foul on Ray Allen Torres.
Bad foul there by Ray Allen Torres, Jeff. He did not need to close out that hard. Just play clean defense, especially with your team trailing here in the fourth.
On the replay, 100% there was a foul. Landing zone or landing area foul. As Max Curl will go to the line for 3 free throws, big free throws, to pad up the lead for Team Brian Curl. Curl able to knock it down. Curl, second free throw. He has great mechanics on his shot.
Oh, yeah. I mean, what would you expect as a son of a coach? There's one thing they teach you when you're young. It's a shooting stroke.
Also a son of an Olympian, a legend in Australian basketball. He knocks down 3 free throws. Textbook form displayed by Max Curl, one of the best shooters right now in the NBL 1. 66-59 is our score. 8:35 left to go. As Franzman will look across the timeline. Medina. Ojarikre with it. Montebon shut off. The ball is now with Ray Allen Torres. Great job blowing up the set by Team Brian Curl. Torres inside the Ojarikre. That's a foul. I believe that's a technical foul. I'm not sure on who. I think it's on one half of the Curls.
But can you call a technical foul while there's a possession going on?
I believe you can, yeah.
Mid-possession.
Yeah. It depends on the nature of the possession, too, but they made the call to call a technical foul. It'd be tough if they took a shot and then
exactly.
It goes in.
He called it as they were about to attempt a shot.
So that's very interesting. But Torres will go to the line for the technical free throw. And he knocks it down. I'm not sure also what Coach Curl was complaining about.
It might have been on that hard screen from Ojarikle, that left McGear, I believe. You could hear the thud from over here, so he might have thought it was an offensive foul.
Didn't call anything that time. Montebon now up top with velocity. Probing that screen set by Ojarikle. Montebon fires a three. That's short. Rebound on Napo. Able to secure. Out up top, back to Montebon. 10 to work with now. Montebon probing. Montebon good. Cut Franzman. Drop pass, Ojarikre. That is a foul. Good foul. As Jacob Gray went for the block. Christian Pang was down there with him.
Great off-ball movement there by Franzman, Jeff. Again, great feed down low to Ojarik. They just could not get the shot to fall. They'll have to earn his 2 points from the free throw line.
It's a 6-point game. They will put the play under review. It's a 6-point game to see if there was basket interference. We'll be right back. So the score goes 66-60 as Ojarikre unable to knock down the free throw. Ojarikre now a second free throw. The veteran, big man for Adamson, an important part of their offense as Ojarikre unable to knock down two. Gray on the rebound. McGear, full court press look from the Soaring Falcon side, and they're able to force a turnover as Machado checks into the game. Wiggness will come back out onto the court. It's Curl, Machado, Ryder, Gray, and Wiggness. Montebon with the basketball. Pressured by Machado. 7:39 left to go in this one. Montebon turns on the gas, hits the brakes, operates around that screen by Ojarikre. Machado right there, step for step. Great action here by Adamson, but going nowhere as Wiggness stays step for step with Franzman. A bomb from Medina, back of the rim, front of the board. Ojarikre, and Curl comes up with it.
Here now is Ryder, who cannot get, kicks it out to Wiggness, who cannot get the corner three. Offensive rebound. Gray gets denied by Ojarikre. But I believe the ball will stay on this side of the floor. Great recovery there by Ojarikre, who has been a very important player for Adamson here, protecting the paint for the Soaring Falcons. As we see Matty Erolon check back into the ball game for Earl Medina. A near turnover there by Team Brian Curl. Wiggness, 5 seconds to shoot. Wiggness drives. Wiggness up and under is good! Tamuri Wiggness again, time and time. Whenever Team Brian Curl needs a bucket, penetrates through the lane, using the body off balance does not matter for Tamuri Wiggness. And now he can finally crack double figures here with the free throw. A bit of a struggle here overall for one Tamuri Wiggness this entire ball game. Give credit to Adamson's defense for really holding him down up until that point. As we see reinforcements now check in for the Soaring Falcon. That's Ray Allen Torres checking in for AJ Franzman. But going back to Tamuri Wiggness, a bit of a struggle here this ball game. But when he is needed for Team Brian Curl, timely buckets, helping them get this 9-point lead in the fourth. Erolon now at the controls. Gets a screen from Jonah. Nowhere to go. Pulls it back. Montebon, free throw line jumper is good. Matthew Montebon, a much needed bucket for Matthew Montebon to finally get back on the board after a very quiet fourth quarter for Montebon, Jeff.
69-62 is our score. Inside to Jacob Gray. Unable to control Derek. 6 minutes and 13 seconds left to go in this game. The Soaring Falcons down by 7 in this game so far. Max Curl with 13 points. Kurt Seawick with 11 points. And Dio McGear with 10. That balanced scoring effort for Team Brian Curl, a big reason why they're up by 7 at the moment. Tamude Wignes with only 9 points in this one. Meanwhile, for the Soaring Falcons, it's Ray Allen Torres leading the way with 17 points for the Soaring Falcons of the UAAP. They need a little bit more production, though. Torres, 3, up! Front of the rim, no. Second chance opportunity now for the Adamson Soaring Falcons side. Edolon with a rock. The screen by Noah. Diving on the inside. That's a foul on Kurt Seawick. Good aggressive play that time, Derek.
Very good play there by Adamson, Jeff, trying to get everyone involved. Almost everyone touched the ball. Second chance opportunities as well has been very rare in this ball game for both teams doing a great job boxing out. But that time, though, Adamson really working hard to try and trim this deficit. And now Jonah can make this a 5-point ball game.
Might have taken a bit more damage on that play.
Yeah.
Jonah unable to get that ball to the rim at least. Let's see if he can bend his knees a little bit better. Follow through on his shot. 69-62 as we near the halfway point of this one. Jonah, there you go. Bend your knees, follow through. Textbook. They teach you that stuff in Milo back in the day. 6-point game. Machando out up top Wignes. 9 in the game for Wignes. Wants to add on to that number. Wignes aggressive. Good defense for the Soaring Falcons. Montebon on the run. Montebon the kick. Torres drive. Leans in closer. Jumper no. Jonah wrestling that ball away. Out up top. They move the basketball. Montebon for 3. Matthew Montebon.
5 points now in the fourth quarter for Montebon, Jeff. After struggling here this entire ball game, Montebon stepping up in the clutch.
Big time shot. And the crowd here in Roxas City comes to life. The steal by Jonah. Jonah the drive. Great defense by Ryder. But it is a foul.
Oh, yeah. Great defense there by Ryder.
That will send Jonah to the line. That's the 4th team foul for Brian Curl. 69-66. It's a 3-point game. 4:52 left to go in this one. The Soaring Falcons looking for the upset axe. They did so in day 1 against the defending champions in the De La Salle Green Archers. Looking for another one against the perennial title favorite in Team Brian Curl, Derek.
It's been a game of runs here for both teams, Jeff. Just when you thought Team Brian Curl or Adamson was going to run away with this ball game, each team going on a run to really make this one of the best games thus far of the tournament.
Machando, the ball's on the floor. Players are on the floor. Adamson comes up with it. Torres in transition. Malti Edolon for the tie! With 4:30 to go, Derek, we are tied!
Great ball game here, Jeff. The backcourt, we talked about it. They have stepped up here for Adamson.
No foul call. Seawick deep in the paint. Fight for the basketball. Seawick Montebon, and there will be a foul, I believe. A tremendous effort by Adamson in this one, Derek.
Really doing the damage in transition, Jeff. Edolon had all day to shoot that 3. Way too wide open. If you're Team Brian Curl, you got to run back on defense.
We are tied at 69 apiece. 4:15 left to go in this one. Brian Curl looked like They might have been able to create a lot of separation early in that third quarter, but Adamson fighting back in this one. Wigness down low to Siwek. Siwek up, unable to knock it down. And the rebound will go to Mate Erolon. Erolon in transition. Wigness gets back. Erolon with the rock. Soaring Falcons can go out in front. Erolon probes, fakes, nowhere to go. Out up top, it's Ray Allen Torres. 12 to work with here for Ray Allen Torres. Attacking, driving, nowhere to go. Montebon for three. Good!
The right side of the corner, Jeff, has been very friendly to Adamson. Back-to-back triples.
Matthew Montebon and Matty Erolon lighting it up here in Rojas City. The kick to the corner. Curl, tie, no. Rebound Torres. The crowd buzzing right now here in Rojas City, folks. That's an offensive foul on Precious Jonah. Machado thanking the heavens. They finally got a call. On the replay, that is 100% an offensive foul on Precious Jonah.
Great play again. Those two possessions for Adamson, Jeff. Great looks on the right side corner. The Matty connection for Adamson.
Chance of defense now in the Rojas Civic Center. Wigness to tie. Tamori Wigness. The greatness of one Tamori Wigness. Banging home the three. Knotted at 72. Montebon on the probe. The screen by Jonah. Inside the Jonah. Blocked by Siwek. What a rejection by Kurt Siwek. What a game we have. 240 is Machado up top. Wigness spins. Wigness drops inside the Siwek. Powers. Ball will stay on this side of the floor. What a rejection by Siwek.
Jonah looked like he had the angle, Jeff. Great pick and roll between him and Montebon. But the recovery by Siwek, as you see on the replay.
Right. Oh, he smothered him, Derek. Absolutely suffocating defense from Kurt Siwek. We have a timeout out on the floor. We have a challenge on the floor. We'll be right back, folks, as the referees figure this one out. Tied at 72 apiece. 7 on the shot clock here for Team Brian Curl. They need a big shot. Who's it going to come from? Siwek with 6, with 5, with 4. Siwek navigating inside. Kurt Siwek gives Brian Curl a little bit of breathing room. We're nearing the final 2 minutes. Anabo up top. The crowd in anxiety. Medina on the probe. Medina lost it. That's a foul on Earl Medina.
That could be a possible review, Jeff. Even though it was not incidental, Medina did hit Curl above the neck area.
Correct. That is a good take, Derek. There, he did hit him above the neck area. That should be reviewable for a flagrant foul.
Oh, yeah. They would have definitely reviewed it if Curl sold it a bit better.
Yeah. Good call, Derek. They're probably going to review that call to see if it needs to be upgraded to a flagrant foul. We'll be right back as the referees work this one out. .204 left to go, so the ball will go back to Brian Curl. No need to upgrade it to a flagrant foul.
The refs believe Medina was just trying to get control of the basketball back. Unfortunately for Max Curl, Medina hit his head.
Double screen action with the Moody Wiggins to work with. Attacking to the hole. Good defense by Anabo. That is a foul on Machando.
And I believe Adamson is in the penalty, Jeff. So a bit of a bad foul there from Machando.
Actually, that is the 5th team foul. Not yet in the penalty, I believe. Or it should be 2 free throws. It is for Mando Anabo. 1 minute and 51 left to go. You got to appreciate the Roxas City crowd. Right now, they're dead quiet. But when the basketball action hits, they are buzzing, hyped, alive. Absolutely terrific crowd as Anabo misses the free throw.
Very interesting here, Jeff. Last 2 minutes of the ball game, Coach Nash Rosella opting with Kobe Demisana as his lone big man instead of the foreign big man they have in Precious Jonah or OJ Ojarikre.
Jonah comes back in. Torres comes back in as you say that. Demisana now will take a seat. 74-73, a 1-point game. Ryder against the defense of Torres. Machando trying to ward off one to Bon. Nearly picked up by Edelon. The trap. Curl. Good trapping defense. Curl caught in a bad way. Another foul. Anabo Derek with an opportunity now with Brian Curl in the penalty to give the Soaring Falcons the lead.
Great trap defense there by the Falcons, Jeff. That was something they have not used this entire ball game. Great time to do it if you're Coach Nash Rosella, forcing the turnover.
It was also a very dangerous bet. They left Max Curl wide open. Luckily for them, they were trapping well enough where the defense was able to recover. Anabo now. 2 free throws. Big free throws here for Mano Anabo. Kind of hold your breath with that free throw. 74 all. Anabo with 10 in the game. Anabo to give the Soaring Falcons the lead with 93 seconds left to go. In and out. Brian Curl now. How will they respond? 2-1-2. 75 press. They break it easily. It's Wiggins up top. They blitz him. Wiggins picked up his dribble. Outside the Curl. Curl puts it up. That is a foul on Manu Anabo.
Free throws now as well for Team Brian Curl, Jeff. And with a very capable shooter in Max Curl, they could really extend their lead and break the deadlock.
74 all. Medina checks in. Anabo will take a breather. Final minute and 16. Max Curl will go to the line for 2 free throws. Max Curl been terrific in this game. 13 points on the night. Curl knocks down the first free throw. One-point lead now for Team Brian Curl. 2 for 2, Max Curl. Clutch buckets.
Clutch free throws in that, Jeff. Free throws have been the story of this last minute. Anabo missing 2, and this time from Team Brian Curl, Max Curl making 2 for 2.
Torres on the attack. Edelon, great defense that time by Ryder. Ran him up the 3-point shot. Torres for 3, short. Jonah keeping it alive. That is a traveling violation on Precious Jonah.
Just took an extra step there, Jeff. It wasn't even pressured by any of the Team Brian Curl players. Jonah just, it might be the pressure that got to him.
A little bit. And the 3 from Ray Allen Torres was a little bit deep, maybe 1 foot in. And that shot could have gone in. Now Team Brian Curl with an opportunity to hit him with a dagger. Wiggins with a rock. Wiggins asking Seawick to come up top. Wiggins attacking. Wiggins aggressive to the hole! They blew the whistle before the timeout. That should be 2 free throws for Edelon. It will be.
Did they
That's
call?
a bad.
I'm confused what happened.
Boy, I'm not sure what's about to happen here, Derek. They'll take a breather. We'll take a breather. We'll be right back. .41 ticks left to go in this one. Team Brian Curl up by 4. Can the Soaring Falcons pull off a massive upset in the Roxas City Invitational Tournament? Montebon will inbound. It's to Erolon. Torres coming off the screen. Torres had daylight there for a second. Back out up top. Erolon, a bomb. Nearly got to go. Ball's on the floor. Jonah and Wignes. And Team Brian Curl comes up with it. The steal by Adamson. Montebon. Kick. Torres for 3. In and out. The rebound at Erolon. Erolon on the reprobe. To Jonah inside with the left.
What a sequence there, Jeff. Erolon with a heads-up play. Jonah just could not go back there. Could have been a three-point play. Either way, the pressure-packed free throws represses Jonah.
Big free throws here for Jonah. Players hitting the deck. It's the kind of quality basketball that you absolutely love.
But if you're, I'm not sure who fell down there. Why was he called for the foul? He was already on the floor. He didn't do anything.
I'm not sure also where the foul is on, but I think Erolon will go to the line. Not Jonah.
That is somewhat of a confusing call. I did not hear the whistle also because of how loud the arena is right now.
It looks like Erolon will shoot 2. And the referees will try to make sense of this once more, Derek. We'll be right back. They'll put 11 seconds back up on the clock. We're 10 seconds up on the clock. Erolon will go to the line for 2 free throws.
Now Jeff Adamson going for a lot of speed here. Going with 4 guards. Eding, Erolon Montebon, and Ray Allen Torres. Expect them to really try and go for the steal here. Probably for the first 2 or 3 seconds before they commit the personal foul.
A big substitution as well for Team Brian Curl as Jacob Gray checks into the game. They're expecting Matthew Erolon to knock down these 2 free throws. Silence now in the Roxas Civic Center. Erolon, first free throw. Not what you want if you're Matthew Erolon.
Could not get the bounce, Jeff. But still, they can make this a 1-possession ball game.
A rebound here would be interesting for Adamson. If your Team Brian Curl box out, especially the shooter, it's happened multiple times already. Erolon, free throw, money. Timeout out on the court. This one. Back live for this one, Derek. If you're Team Brian Curl, you want this ball to go to Max Curl. He's been your most reliable free throw shooter. Demisana and Jonah now in the game. Montebon, Eding. Ray Allen Torres rounds out the 5 for Coach Nash Rosella and company. 3-point lead. They'll exchange, put Pang on the other side. 78-75, 11.8 left to go. Important inbound here. They get it inside the Seawek. They trap the basketball. Great trap by Adamson. They release it in the corner. The steal by Demisana. I believe the ball should go to Adamson. Not sure what the call on the floor is.
Demisana, I believe, did not need to hit that ball. It would have been off Ryder, I believe, but Demisana tipped it and stepped on the line.
Oh, big call. Ryder and Demisana having a conversation. They get it inside to see if I got a foul now. And they do so with 1.3. A free throw by Siwek will ice this one. Terrific effort for the Adamson Soaring Falcons. More likely, though, with the way it would mathematically pan out, with 1.3 seconds left in this game, a free throw here would end the game. Team Brian Curl would go home up 2-0. Siwek. A free throw here will ice it. Siwek on the miss. So this is a go situation for Adamson. If they miss it, this one is a heave all the way from the other side. The miss by Siwek. Montebon. Unfortunately for Adamson, they won't get up a shot. Team Brian Curl, Derek, will pick up the W.
Overall, Jeff, a great showing from both teams to end day 2 of what's been a very exciting tournament thus far.